So I was walking to 7-Eleven one night, and I happened to notice this red car, kind of sportsy, that was driving along behind me. They pulled around and like started following me. So I decided, like, okay, this is kind of weird, and I walked to the 7-Eleven real quick and told my friend who was a cashier there that, you know, there's this like weird dude outside and I'm not really comfortable with it, so if I need to run back in here, can I? And he said yes. I got my stuff and I wanted to go home, so I left and I noticed the red car was still there, and this time he was driving really slowly alongside of me and opened his window and was saying things like, "Hey girl, do you need some money? Do you want to hang out for a little bit?" And I looked at him and I said, "No." And I walked, a little bit more with purpose, and I kept shaking my head and I kept saying no. And then I walked the long way home so that he wouldn't know where I lived, and eventually he just left. I realized that it wasn't just, something that I had decided to do, but that I had learned it from Teenpower. Just the, walking confidently, that's something that I use in my life all the time. But that time, I think, really helped, because if I didn't look as confident, he may have tried to do something more. I also learned to go ask for help in Teenpower, and to say no and make sure he knew that I knew that I was not okay with it. It was kind of an interesting experience, because I didn't think that I'd still be using something I learned in a class that my mom forced me to go to like 7 years ago. But it really was important. I think it was a good thing that I did that, because if you know something bad is happening, like you know it, you can feel it. There's a reason we have that intuition.